Hey everyone, ArdrethShadow here, and welcome back to Hush Hush. So previously, I went on the date with Bonnabelle, and well, then Rory kind of gave me a whole lot of cash for helping her stand up to this rich douchebag. So yeah, at least money will not be a problem for a while. Anyhow, I believe today is the day that I have the date with Elle. You know, after I ended up having to stand her up and reschedule later. Anyway, let's look at the hint for today. Mystic also already hinted that we're going to have some kind of special event later on, and I kind of have an idea of what it is, but, well, I'm pretty sure I'll see it when I see it, so to say.
Hey, $25 will get you your fortune. Fair trade?
Not today. Yeah, let's do it. Yep, see, it's last time it was $10, now it's $25, so it's gonna keep going up. Hopefully it won't be like over $1,000, although I wouldn't be surprised at this point. Well, it could probably go that way by the end of the game.
Right on. Let's do it. Mio's next secret is the source of her fame. Keeping aim without shame is the name of the game.
And as we know, Mio apparently has a streaming career kind of going on, but she isn't too proud of it. Well, I guess we shall see when the time comes.
Alright, there you go. Good luck.
Okay, now we have some kind of event going on at the cafe, so... well, considering it's the only other thing we can do, let's go. Walking by the Queen Bean, you catch a whiff of coffee that overwhelms your senses and compels you to purchase a cup. I must shut up and give you my money! Poking your head inside, however, you see a long queue of other customers. An enormous, simply unacceptable line. You turn to leave, but you notice Lotus behind the counter. She's apologizing to a customer. Apparently she got the order wrong. They better not be chewing her out. Oh. Well, what do you know? She spots you, points to the cup and mouths the words, "For you! For free!" Then dashes off to make the right drink. Hey, free coffee! You take the cup. Somehow it tastes better than any other cup of coffee you've ever had. Because it was made for somebody else in mind. Oh wow, look at all that. You leave with 1,000 icy stares from the other customers, who must wait and pay. Glory is yours. For freedom! For glory! For something else, I don't know. Alright, here we go. Hospital? Oh, jeez. Okay, well. Okay, we're obviously not gonna go there, but... let's go back to the cafe. Okay, well, no, I'll go back there eventually, but let's see. You hear Bonnabelle call from the back of the bakery.
Sorry, loves. Store's closed for a bit. I got a situation going on back here.
Uh-oh. I'm the situation. Okay, no. 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 God. That made me think of Jersey Shore. Like, wasn't there that guy who was the situation or whatever? I don't know. I thought the show was kind of dumb anyway. Whatever.
No, no, no! Stop foaming! Stop foaming! Oh, abandon ship, y'all.
Bonnabelle, what are you doing back there? What? Oh. Well, I guess we will never know what she was doing back there before she kicked me out with her abilities to kick me out without being physically there. Let's go to the cafe.
Oh, wow. Okay. It's just one spider, Lotus. You can do this.
Hi, I'm back after I came and got my free coffee.
Oh, a customer. Hola, aloha, and hello. Welcome to the Clean Bean Coffee House.
Are you sure you don't want to take care of the spider first? Well, I guess doing your job prevails over trying to kill a spider, even though spiders are just... Well, funnily enough, before recording, I had to kill a spider that I saw. Like, ugh, no, keep those away from me.
What can I get for you today?
I'll have the ribs. Okay, let's see. Well, at some point, yeah, I think on day 7, the person writing the guide basically just says, I'll stop telling you my choices, just make sure you don't fall behind. Which, okay, sure.
Here you are. Have a great day.
Okay, now I wonder if it's just gonna be motivation, like, all the way now, or if it's gonna be random like how it was. I guess we shall see. Okay, yeah. As much as I'm wondering what the heck is going on at the hospital, we cannot stand up Elle again. Okay, so for this date, you need to have 13 suave. I have 17, so I'm good to go. Well, let's head on through. This is the last of the dates that I've experienced from the demo, so yeah, everything afterward is going to be completely brand new to me. And yeah, Elle's family is loaded. It takes a while to drive to the address Elle gave you. It's far from town, on a road sprawling with fancy houses on enormous properties. It's a little too fancy for me. I don't like it. I mean, if we looked at the map, it was like... We had like that little island looking area, so... yeah, pretty far away. You finally reach the right house, which is the fanciest by far. As you drive up to the main gate of the estate, you hear a voice over the intercom.
Yes? Can I help you? What business brings you to the Reed estate?
Yeah, hi. I'm here to see Elle. Is she available? I have an invitation from the lady of the manor, Miss Eleanor Reed. Please open the gate, or I will unleash the hounds. I have business at the office, but it would be my pleasure to come in. Miss Reed... I leave business at the office, but it would be my pleasure to come in. Miss Reed is expecting me.
Ah, well put. Very good then. Please come up to the house. I shall meet you at the front entrance.
Okay, and we got +1 SWAT from that. Apparently, there's a lot of opportunities for you to get the Suave stat leveled up in the game, at least from what I have read ahead in the guide. But, we'll see. As you reach the front door, a rather intense young man approaches. Menacingly!
Good day. Welcome to Reed Manor. My name is Dorian Reed. I'm more or less the head of the household, which, as you can see, includes manning the front gate.
Are you by any chance, have some relation to Dorian Gray or Dorian Tyrell? Yeah, I don't know, although... Well, both of those guys were actually kind of bad in their own right. I wonder... No. I'll wonder later.
More to the point, it is also my distinct privilege to have the title of Elle's older brother, which means I get to first meet anyone who calls upon her.
Well, lucky to be you, I guess.
And so here, destiny finds us. How do you do?
Oh, manipulation. Well, we can't do that anyway. Ah, yes, Dorian Reed. Your reputation precedes you. The pleasure is mine. I'm doing well. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Nice to meet you. I see pink hair runs in the family. Or perhaps you have the same hairstylist. Okay, well. Wait a minute. Choices with Dorian don't matter. Well. Okay, good to know.
Charmed, I'm sure. Well, as much as I enjoy standing in my driveway and bantering with a stranger, there are other matters I must attend to today. None so as important as this, but only marginally so. So let us not beat around the bush. I have a sworn duty to uphold, and being cute about it only draws out the process and risks misunderstandings. What are your intentions with my sister?
Whoa, okay, wow, I've never actually heard someone phrase it like that. Yeah, neither have I. I haven't really known Elle long enough to have established intentions. Pretty much just ice cream and conversation at this point. Well, the choices with him don't matter.
An interesting deflection, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to urge you to answer more directly. I'm not looking for a treatise on the virtues of my sister's character, or a sonnet dedicated to the flush of her cheeks. Just a few words to essay the founded concerns of an older brother.
Okay. I understand completely. My intentions include such things as a walk, and maybe a coffee. I met Elle in the bakery and she seemed wonderful. I just wanted to ask her out, to get to know her.
I see. Well, far be it from me to stand in the way of a mutual attraction to pastries. Wait here just a moment. I'll go fetch Elle.
Okay.
Elle, dear, your guest has arrived.
Oh, hello. It's nice to see you again.
And look at him just smiling at me and holding his hand out to me. Like, I don't know, it just feels like, is he kind of beckoning me or something? And, you know, I almost feel like he doesn't have good intentions himself. Elle's the one who's like pure and innocent, and he's like, come on, right this way. Come with me and I'll show you the world. And no. No, we're not gonna get all Aladdin up in here.
Dorian, I hope you weren't, overbearing with our guest?
He was... Well, he didn't really threaten me, so, he's scaring me right now.
As I'm sure your friend will attest, I was nothing if not polite and welcoming.
I suppose those are words we could use?
I only made a handful of threats. Quite harmless, I assure you.
He wanted to kill me in my sleep! Okay, no.
Oh my! I hope not.
Have fun, Elle. Might I suggest taking our new friend for a walk around the grounds? The landscapers just finished trimming the hedges on the south lawn into shapes of animals. It's very fetching. The two of you have fun. Let me know if you need anything. You especially, Elle. Let me know if you feel a bad spell coming on.
Of course, Dorian. See you later.
Alright. He seems nice! I'm so glad to see you. When I saw Dorian's hair, I thought he was you for a moment and started flirting with him. Okay, and apparently this is actually what you want to say, so fine. Wait a minute. Although... well, that's weird. It wasn't working for me a moment ago.
Oh! I believed you for a moment there.
But you didn't believe me entirely.
I'm usually not very good at picking up on sarcasm, so I appreciate it when it's neatly laid out like fresh linen.
There's that face again, except this time it's on Elle. Yeah, that was a little weird though. My mouse wasn't working, it seemed.
Dorian is just super protective of me. And he has this way of making my guests scarce.
I can only imagine why. Gotta love older siblings, right? I mean, you really gotta. Otherwise, they pinch you or steal your apple juice. I don't scarce easily. I happen to be very, very bad with picking up on social cues. Which, ironically, I kind of am in real life. You know, with my ASD and all, but anyway. Well, as I like to say, only precious things are worth protecting. Is this precious? Oh, so precious!
Oh, yes. Well, thank you for saying so.
Well, this expression is precious.
I hope you meant that as a compliment, because otherwise, I have no earthly clue what you could have meant.
Well, yes. I don't know what else I could have meant it as.
Dorian was right about one thing, though. The gardens look very nice right after hedging. Would you care to walk with me?
Let me see here. Walking a girl around her own house is always my first choice for our first date. Wouldn't miss it for the world. And well... And here I was making some kind of Aladdin joke, and... Man, don't even ask me if I remember the demo. I remember, like, major points of it, but not, like, little things of my old commentary.
Well, if the world rings you, feel free to take the call. I would hate to come between the two of you.
The world! Okay, no. You take her by the hand and follow her through the large mansion doors, stepping out into the gardens.
Every time I visit the estate, I walk down this way. I like sitting by the creek that runs through the west end of the property, just past the stables. I suppose that might sound a bit parvenu. Sorry. I don't want to come across as a snob.
And I still don't know what that word means. You only have one stable? How do you even manage? You have a beautiful home, Elle. There's no need to be embarrassed. I don't even know what parvenu means, but it sounds really pretty the way you say it. I don't know what that is, so I'm going to say yes.
Oh, well, I suppose if it's too pretty, I could try growling or something when I say it.
You're gonna growl saying it? Oh my god, no.
I just find it's difficult not to come across as a braggart when giving the tour. Especially if someone is on their best behavior, and I'm making it awkward without realizing it. Okay, here. Just through this little hedge. I'll show you my secret place. And here we are. My little quiet place. My home away from home, away from home.
Yep, it definitely is away from home. So sparkly. We have all these little butterflies everywhere. It's like you went and became a Disney princess. And great, I said their name. Now they're gonna get angry at me.
Dorian hardly ever comes down here. He dislikes the butterflies. So, whenever I need some alone time, I take a book and a picnic down here and enjoy the peace and quiet.
Okay, good thing to know. Dorian doesn't like butterflies. So next time I see him, I can be like, "Attack my pretties!" And I can unleash the butterflies on him, and he'll be like, "Ah! No! Get them away from me!" Okay, no. Well, maybe, I don't know. It could happen! I could become like some kind of master butterfly tamer.
What do you think? Kind of pretty, in that magic garden sort of way.
Magic garden. Oh man, I love butterflies, especially peanut butterflies. You and your puns. the view is definitely pretty from where I'm standing. And yeah, this is where we're standing. So I'm gonna say yes.
Well, that's good. If you found it unusually ugly, I would probably just have to ask you to leave.
Okay.
So, I've been thinking a lot about our short exchange in the bakery. I was wondering if you could clear up some things for me.
Okay. Clear up things like what?
I always get a bit flustered when strangers strike up conversations, so very likely I was a bit behind the conversation.
That's okay. Well, I get flustered very easily if my Crush videos, my Monica After Story videos, if these videos, pretty much almost any video that has to do with interacting and dating, like, yeah, if that wasn't obvious, I get flustered very easily, pretty much any time. So, I can understand that.
I was just wondering, what made you start chatting with me? I thought for a few moments that maybe you were selling protein shakes or soap or something. So, I was just worried that maybe I missed something important, because I couldn't quite make sense of it.
I had my reasons. I'm usually friendly with everyone, and since you were so kind back, I found it very easy to talk to you. Which kind of makes it sound like you were kind of friend-zoning her. But, yeah, obviously since we kind of have to date her and get in her good graces. Should I say it out loud? I thought you looked really kind, interesting, and pretty. It took all my nerve to say hello.
Wow. I mean, that's a delightful reason that I wasn't expecting you to say.
Alright.
Well, good then. That's settled. Is it, warmer than usual out today?
Is it hot out here, or is it just you? Okay, no. It's her. Or... You're pretty hot. Okay, no. Well... see, I can just fluster myself very easily.
Oh, but look at me talking your poor ear off. I've barely given you a chance to breathe, let alone partake in the conversation. What brings you to town? Do you have any burning questions to ask?
Boy, do I ever. Alright, so we have to choose all choices here. Okay, let me just take a look here. Well, I'm gonna hope that I don't have to wing it from memory, because my memory from Elle's date is not all that great to begin with, so... I'm just visiting town for the month. I heard this place was beautiful, particularly the beaches. I've always wanted to ask someone with a mansion, is there a secret cave under it? Like, in case you wanted to become a superhero? I think I remember this one. I do have a burning question. What's your favorite ice cream flavor? I must know! Alright, let's head on down the line.
Oh my, yes it is. Though, to be honest, I haven't been to the beaches since I was very young.
Alright. Wonder why that is.
Dorian and my parents don't tend to trust public places like that. They usually insist I swim in the pool where Francois the lifeguard can watch out for me. Anything else on your mind?
Okay, this is what we say to kind of end the thing here. Alright, can you become Batman?
No, silly. Or at least I've never come across one in my searches. No, I'm afraid there's no superhero cave, or ghosts, or secret tunnels. Nothing actually interesting gets to happen here.
Hey, let's tempt fate. Nothing actually interesting gets to happen here. And then something interesting is gonna happen here. Mark my words. Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel! And I can't remember the rest of the song. Or the beginning of the song, for that matter.
I can tell you're thinking hard. Your nose does this cute scrunchy thing.
Okay, what's your favorite ice cream flavor? Mine's chocolate. And, well, that actually makes sense here. Hooray for not being out of place for once.
It changes daily, I think. Today it is butter pecan, but I feel like tomorrow will be a maple walnut kind of day.
Okay, so you're pretty much like a really go-with-the-flow kind of person.
Is that everything?
Yes, indeed. Alright, and now your brother said something about a bad spell. Can I ask what he meant?
Oh, certainly. I sort of wish he hadn't said anything, because it's really nothing important.
Spoiler alert, it's very important.
Dorian fusses about me so much because I have a condition. Don't worry, it isn't anything contagious or life-threatening. I have what's called narcolepsy. Have you ever heard of it?
That's like sleeping sickness or something. Which, technically you're right. Although what we have to say here is, isn't that where you can create and control zombies? And yeah, I actually do remember this. It's like, that's necromancing. Or zombie wrangler.
No, you silly goof. That's necromancy. But boy, would things be different if that were actually the case.
Okay, so she did kind of quote-unquote correct me there. Yeah, see, I can remember some things from the demo, but not other things for some matter. And okay, that's just a flower. For some reason I was like, is that someone holding a pen? Like, see, this looks like a hand, and this looks like a pen. Okay, well, imagine it's like, Elle, look out, there's somebody with a pen over there.
Narcolepsy is a brain condition that affects my level of sleepiness and wakefulness. Sometimes, I get spontaneously tired and fall asleep, even in the middle of doing something active.
And for anyone who is familiar with Crush Crush, this pretty much might not surprise you, because that's kind of her thing. And in Crush Crush, she's even carrying a pillow around with her like most of the time in case she does fall asleep. She even has like her little sleeping mask to put over her eyes when she needs to go to sleep.
It's not quite as dramatic as it's sometimes shown on TV, but I have fallen asleep in some pretty hazardous situations.
Yeah, like, I suppose imagine if she did go to the beach and she was swimming, well, yeah, that would be dangerous if she just suddenly fell asleep in the middle of doing that. And yeah, so I can understand why they'd feel better having her in the pool where somebody can watch her and hop into action in case she does fall asleep.
One time I was riding my horse, and luckily I was strapped in tight. But it's severe enough that I don't drive, or skydive, I suppose?
Oh yeah, that would definitely be disastrous, to say the least. You could definitely run into a lot of misfortune if you were to spontaneously fall asleep behind the wheel, so... Oy. Although skydiving would be kind of dangerous no matter what. Well, I mean, I suppose it isn't if you're able to pull the parachute, but if you fall asleep before you can pull the parachute, then, well, yeah.
I don't mind telling you, though, because I usually let new acquaintances know right away, just so they don't think I'm being rude if I fall asleep during our conversation.
Well, that's very considerate of you, and, well, you know, I guess we will have better context now if in case we do start falling asleep right away.
I hope all of that doesn't make you uncomfortable. I've had a few friendships hit a bump because of it.
No way, of all the things to have a bad spell about, naps seem like a decent option. Just my opinion, but it sounds like you've got it handled. Is your brother overdoing the whole protect Elle thing? I think he is. Well, I was gonna say, but I'm not gonna tell her that, but we are gonna tell her that. I'm sorry. I think your brother's just protecting you too much.
Dorian means well. He and my parents have always been super protective of me since I was little. They worry that someday I'm going to sleepwalk into the river or something.
Which I can understand, and that's completely justifiable. Because, I mean, yeah, anything dangerous could happen if a person were to just spontaneously fall asleep, and they might be in the middle of something. Like, right now, there's no danger because she's just here in the garden talking to us, and, well, theoretically, nothing out here can harm her. But, oh yeah, definitely, that would be... So, I mean, okay, yeah, I can kind of understand that.
That's part of the reason why Dorian had to meet you first, before any socializing. My parents insist I get family approval before going out with anyone. It's hard to fault them, but I do wish they would relax a little. But I'm doing okay.
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of hard to fault them since you do understand where they're coming from. Although, at the same time, it might be kind of overbearing on her, so it can kind of go either way, I suppose.
Well, we should probably pack up. I have a violin lesson in 25 minutes, and Maestro Alessandrini is quite unforgiving if I'm late.
Yeah, I do remember you talking about Maestro Alessandrini. In fact, quite a few times because I had to redo this a couple times in the demo.
But I had a very nice time walking in circles around my brother's house. I do believe that you passed the first Dorian test, though. So, he might actually let me meet up with you somewhere else. Like the cinema, or my own house.
Huh. Yep. We could definitely do that. Let's go watch Flubber, and then you can fall asleep. Like that lady did when my mom took me to see it way back in the day. I think I told the story in Crush Crush, one of the Crush Crush videos, I don't remember, but in case you haven't heard that story, yeah, when I was little, my mom took me to go see that movie in theaters, and there was this lady that apparently she fell asleep right before the movie started, and then she woke up like right as the movie was about to end. And when we were leaving, my mom even pointed out to me, like, that lady fell asleep. Or that lady was asleep for the whole movie, or whatever. I was like... Which led to me talking about how that movie's plot is like... It's all over the place, and I'm just here like, how did I keep up with it as a kid? And... Well, who knows? Maybe the answer is I didn't. I was just paying attention to like, yay, Flubber, it's funny, and I like this, it makes me laugh, and whatever. And yeah, it's amazing what happens when you watch a movie as a kid and then watch it later as an adult and you're here like, huh. Yeah, like, how the heck did I keep up with this? Anyhow.
Would you like to have an outing with me sometime?
I'm disappointed that I didn't see hedge animals, but I would very much like to see you again, far away from here. You took the words right out of my mouth, so I'll take the answer I was hoping for from yours. Yes!
Oh, wonderful! And you're right. That would have been my answer. You word thief.
Well, hey, at least I didn't steal your heart. Okay. Yes, I know that was bad.
Thank you for coming to visit me today. Meeting my brother is an odd formality. I dare say I wouldn't miss it if it went away. But I deeply appreciate the effort.
Oh, hello. Or you can just full on and kiss. Okay, well, we're not going to do that, though. We are going to say, the pleasure is all mine.
I can assure you that's debatable.
Oh. Well, I do declare.
I'll be in touch. Until next time, take care.
Until next time, I'm a British person. Good night. Okay, no. Alright. A sick performance? What the... Okay. Yeah, so we got Elle's first secret, which, well... Yeah, see, it was very important. Let's see, lovey-dovey, and level 3 affection. I already forgot, was Mio the one that I had most affection with? Alright, well... Hello. Oh my god, my house is calling me! Hey, I just wanted to say... I just want you to know that I'm dressed in something cute and putting on a little fashion show for my stuffed animals. Anyway, don't be bad, and maybe I'll let you peek. Or maybe not. Just don't be a jerk. Okay, stop bugging me. Okay, bye. You texted me! I didn't do anything! Well, good luck telling her that. Okay, here's Mio now. Hey, I don't have time... Hey, I don't have time to talk, but I was thinking about you at work, and I accidentally started... I was accidentally staring at someone else, and apparently I was a bit bedroom-izy doing it. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's gonna lead to some awkward stuff. Did they look at you bedroom-izy back and be like, hey, how you doing?
Lady, hear me tonight, 'cause my feeling is just so right as we dance.
Alright, no. Long story short, I was thinking about you, and it bought me an hour of awkward flirting from a pimply 13-year-old. Oh, God. I hope you're happy. So yeah, thinking about you. Hope your day is going good. I'd say so. Except my house is calling me! And I don't know how. Hello, it's Elle. I wanted to let you know that I had a wonderful time with you on our little walk. I hope that, should you feel similarly, you would be interested in future walks. We could also sit with one another and chat. I'm fairly flexible. Anyway, I hope you're having a great day, and I hope to hear from you again soon. Take care. Okay, and yeah, this was the event that Mystic was hinting about earlier. Okay, let's see how my house is talking to me. Alert! This is Serena, your adorable digital personal assistant. With an assignment. This is an emergency... Damn it, my tongue stopped working. This is an emergency situation of your place of residence. Your deck's motion sensors have been activated. Please confirm the Damn, I cannot do this. Like, I can't do the Serena voice and talk at the same time, apparently. Please confirm the presence of an intruder and notify law enforcement immediately. Alert, this is Serena again, making sure you're drinking enough milk. Milk. Okay, no. We don't have time for milk. Because we need to go home. It might be the neighborhood prowler! Or not. Spoiler alert, it's not. So I have no idea how you would have been able to trigger this earlier, but... Well, the important thing is that even if I had, I didn't go and, you know, act on it. Otherwise, I would have missed out on everything else. You arrive to your rental house as it starts getting dark. The house is on a quiet street, and there don't appear to be any people walking about. Probably because it's raining outside, and they don't want to get wet. Just as you reach your door and about to walk inside, you notice someone is lying down on your porch couch. I have a porch couch? Damn. Well, this isn't my house, this is a rental, but damn. All my mom and I had was a bench, which, well, funnily enough, actually got stolen a few years ago. Yeah, before my mother passed away. This was a few years before she passed away. So, yeah, we actually had a bench stolen from us, and I don't even know when it happened. Neither does she. Anyhow.
Oh. Hello. Don't mind me. I was just noticing how nice your porch was. It's very nice.
And say hello to Quill, everybody. And she's just laying here. And, well, this is actually pretty nice. I guess if I wasn't worried about somebody trying to possibly steal it, I would probably like to have something like this somewhere.
Hey, I have an idea. Maybe you should have someone sleep here tonight to make sure no one takes it. I can do that. I'm good at sleeping on porches.
Ironically, she says this after I'm here, like, saying, I'd like to have this, but I don't know if someone will try to steal it. Okay, well, hey, wait a minute, let me see. According to this guide here, I could A+ this day, but not get the achievement. Well, hopefully I can get the achievement. Considering I'm playing this after they've had a whole bunch of updates and fixes done to it. Okay, so to do this day, wow, see, I have 21 suave, so I'm doing pretty good there. You need to have 10 lucky, and I have 13, which makes me super lucky! Alright, let's see. Sure, but I guess I should interview you first. Can't just let any old porch sleeper guard my porch. This whole thing, I mean, as far as porches go, it's not bad, but I'd rather have a veranda, if I'm being honest. Excuse me, but are you dressed as a cat? Alright, so we just want to basically say, like, I'd rather have a veranda.
Oh yes, I agree. It's much more fun to say veranda. But I suppose they don't grow on trees.
No, they do not. And, yes. Well, see, nothing popped up here, so I don't know, but this is apparently Quill's date. Yeah. Finding her here on your porch, yeah, that counts as your first date with her.
Unless they're made of wood, of course. Then they do in fact grow on trees. So, what will it take to let me sleep on your porch? I'm prepared to negotiate.
Alright, let me ask you a question. The porch is on fire. What do you do? Alright, let me ask you a question. What do you do if the porch is attacked by drop bears? What? What do you do if you encounter an obviously crazy person who seems to be having a psychotic break of some kind? Okay, so we want to ask her, the porch is on fire!
It depends. If it's the kind of fire that burns kitties, I run away immediately. If it's not, I suppose I ignore it and have a nap.
Okay.
That question was really challenging. Maybe I should have an 8-hour nap on your porch before we continue.
What the? Hey, listen, what the? We're gonna turn to Navi? Hey, listen, it's really dreadful out. Do you want to just come inside? I've got milk. Got milk. And probably some tuna. No dice. I can't let some rando sleep on my porch. Come inside and I'll figure out some muse. Oh my, that sounds so weird. Not a bad suggestion. But You haven't proven your porch skills yet, so I can't trust you. You better have that nap inside. Okay, yeah, so we want to let her inside and nap.
Oh dear, I'm sorry. I told a lie. I only said that to trick you into letting me have that nap.
Okay. I was gonna say you sit on a throne of lies, but you're not sitting, you're laying down.
But I would much rather nap inside. I'm an indoor kitty. It would make me so much happier to nap inside. So do you mean it? I can stay here tonight? I promise not to knock your stuff off the counter. Or at least, not on purpose. I can't believe I did so well in my very first interview. Yay for me! Good job, Quill. Pat, pat, pat. I'm so glad I picked your porch to try and sneak onto. Even if it's not a veranda. It's now my favorite place in the world.
Okay. Or actually, no, the date starts after she comes inside.
So, where's the best place for me to sleep tonight?
I'll show you where my bed is. It's big enough for the two of us. Hello. Let's see, frankly, I'm not sure where I'm sleeping, so let's both find out together. Oh, apparently this choice actually doesn't matter. I've got a super comfy bed in here. I'll let you crash on the couch so you've got lots of room. Yeah, sure. This is gonna be moving too fast for me. Okay, well, no. Yeah, oh no, I'll crash on the couch. In that case, I have a better idea. Let's find out together.
Ooh, I like adventures. Especially the kind I don't need to go out into the rain for.
Yeah, because she hates rain. She wants to push it off the counter.
Yay! Inside! I'm definitely an inside kitty, despite my ongoing obsession with outside.
As Quill joins you by your side, you fumble with your keys for a few moments before opening the door. Okay, yeah, see, now it begins. So then, well, I imagine we could have failed that. Let's see, the first choice doesn't matter. Holding the front door open, it takes Quill a few moments standing in the doorway before she finally comes inside. Looking around at the walls and ceiling, she moves inside just far enough to allow you to close the door. Light! Standing there with her arms crossed, shivering, she looks at you with a blank stare for a few moments before she finally speaks again.
Thank you again for letting me in your house. It is a nice house. I especially like the fact that it has a roof that appears to be rainproof.
Ah yes, as opposed to houses with roofs that are not rainproof. Or leaking. Yeah. And yep, this gives me some serious deja vu of Crush Crush. Except we did not crush her house box thing.
That's a very special kind of magic, to be rainproof.
Magic.
But speaking of your house, I'm sorry that I appear to be watering it. I didn't mean to invite the water in. It's just sneaky rain that stuck to my fur. Oh, sneaky rain. These puddles are evidence of your deviousness. Don't even try to deny it.
No sweat. Unless some of that water is sweat, then some sweat. Okay, well. Don't worry about the water. It's no match for the power of ignoring it until it dries.
Oh yes, that's my favorite way to deal with certain problems. But not hunger, though. Don't ignore hunger. That plan never works.
Ah yes, definitely. Especially if you're playing The Sims, then obviously. Quill begins to wander through the house, capriciously looking into the various rooms. When she reaches the bathroom, she nods approvingly. You know, in the bathroom!
Okay, this looks good. If you don't mind, I'm going to find a basket of clean linens to lie in and lick myself clean.
Okay. No. Nothing wrong with that.
I will also accept any crawl spaces beneath your stairs, or on top of any major electronics you may have, if clean linen isn't available.
No, I don't think electronics will be necessary for that.
It should only take a few hours. You won't even know I'm here, save for the repetitive lickety-lick sound I'll be making.
I have a rule in this house, no tongue baths. We're going to come up with a different plan. Are you sure you want to lick yourself clean? I can't imagine it would be entirely pleasant. Okay, so we want to say... Yeah, we're just gonna ask her.
It is a somewhat distressing process when you're this cold and wet and matted. Well, every so often, a kitty can be given a real bath in a real bathtub. If you make sure not to use any harsh soaps or conditioners. Soaps and conditioners are rare in the wild, so most kitties don't use them at all.
Yes, I would imagine that they are rare in the wild. Like to the point where you may not be able to find them at all.
I'm usually not super happy about baths, but I'll make an exception this time, so I can stop tracking mud and water all over your house. You're welcome. Do you mind assisting me in the bathtubing?
Yeah, this would be my reaction here. Whoa, what? You want me to help bathe you? Okay, I guess I'll grab a house coat and some slippers. Okay, well, that's what I want to say, but apparently the game wants us to say this.
Slippers! Yes, thank you. I would love something to chew on afterwards.
Okay, well, this is... I would imagine this would be a hell of a lot more awkward for me if this was the other version of the game. So, thank goodness for that. You lead Quill over to the large bathtub and start to fill it. She watches the water intently as it begins to fill. Suspicion and a grudging respect seem to fill her expression. You're not sure what to make of it.
You know, there are many legends when it comes to the great feud between water and kitties.
She's so grumpy. She looks almost as grumpy as her plush.
Some say that water was the reason that kitties were no longer worshipped as gods. That water was jealous and stupid, and chased the kitties from their kingdoms.
Well, at least you're not here fighting the Ocean from Genshin Impact. Because she would probably be here like, as long as rain falls and rivers flow, water shall be everywhere. Or whatever she says when you defeat her.
Others believe that water is made from the spirit of an evil dog. Always trying to capture kitties. Always being a bad boy.
Hey Joey, is that true? Okay, no. Oh, I woke him up. Well, I'm surprised Joey was able to sleep with me being so loud, though, to begin with.
I mostly just hate getting my fur wet. It takes forever to lick myself back to normal.
She stares at the water until the tub is full, and the water has become completely still. Too many of those sounds. Then she finally nods and stands. Okay, well, She removes her clothes and delicately folds them in a pile. Then she kneels for a moment next to the bathtub again, suspiciously pawing at it for a moment. Well. You don't quite get a solid look at her tail before she kneels down, so you're not entirely sure what's going on there. And it's probably best you just ignore it so we can live longer. But in every other way, she appears to be a young, beautiful girl.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's do this.
Okay, thank goodness she's in a towel. I was here like, how are they gonna handle this? Especially if this is the not other version of the game. And wow, this is one heck of a first date, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. Yes, we're going to give her a bath for her first date. As you wait for her to get in, you notice that she seems utterly unruffled being in your presence. You feel like you need to make a choice. What? Help bathe her, but try to not look and give as much distance as possible. Help bathe her and just see where things go. Oh my... Doesn't... What do you mean it doesn't matter? This... I think this should matter. God damn it. And there's only two choices, so I guess there's only one way I can settle this. But yeah, I'm just like, what do you mean it doesn't matter? I think it would matter. Well, maybe it doesn't matter to Quill, but it kind of matters to me, because I'm just like, what even is this? And you know I'm getting really flustered now because my voice is doing this thing, and I'm just like, what do I do? Oh my god. Okay. I still can't believe it just says doesn't matter. Alright, fine. Wheel over alley, turn, tell us a lesson we should learn. Okay, I guess. That's probably, well, like I said, I already told you how I would have reacted, so, but this is what the game wants me to give her a bath, and I'm gonna try not to feel so awkward doing this, so. Without you looking, she steps into the bath and disappears beneath the bubbles and soapy water.
That's kind of nice, actually. My skin is burning.
Yes, my skin is burning too, around my cheeks. I mean, I know technically she's covered up, but I'm almost here like, do I have to actually... Yeah, because YouTube be weird sometimes, so I don't know. Well, I suppose I can always find out for myself. Well, let's see here.
No, don't turn on the cold water. I just didn't notice how cold, red, and miserable I was. I guess I'm usually too happy of a kitty to let that stuff get me down. So, I noticed that you smell really good, and your house smells good, but they don't smell the same. So is this your house? Did you steal it?
Yeah, I chased away the owner, and took all his canned fish. No, I'm just borrowing it, I guess.
I see. That makes sense. Only, it doesn't, because that's not how houses really work at all.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Well, let me know if you ever want to lend it to someone else. I know a kitty that would be really pleased to have it. And her name is Quill.
She takes your hand and insistently puts a washcloth into it. As she guides you to her back, then she guides you to her back, nodding approvingly.
Have you ever noticed that it's impossible to scratch your ear and have it feel as amazing as when someone else does that? I think that's a sign we should be nicer to each other.
And that also goes in line with what Mystic was telling us that one other time.
I like thinking about that stuff when I'm having my third or fourth nap of the day. What about you? What kind of stuff do you like to think about?
Well, I'm wondering right now how you ended up on my porch this evening. I'm trying to figure out if you're usually an outdoor or indoor kitty, and I have concerns about litter boxes.
Oh, yes. That feels so good. Thank you.
There you have it, folks. And that got a lot of affection, so...
There's nothing like an ear scratch to make you feel safe, and not at all that you're hiding from someone.
Okay. Apparently Quill is hiding from someone. That isn't concerning at all. She repositions herself, and as you scrub her back, she lets out a purr as you lather up a storm of suds, and then quickly slides back into the water to rinse. She seems to notice that you react a little differently to washing her. And she gives you a blank, accusatory stare. What?
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I making you jealous? You can climb in here with me if you're feeling left out.
Okay. No, that's okay. I'm just a little apprehensive around the water, I guess. And around what's going on with the water. I don't know. I was just thinking about how lucky it was that it was raining, otherwise I might not have met you. Okay, I guess that's why we need the 10 lucky.
That's the first time I've ever heard someone say that the rain was lucky. You're a strange kitty, but I like your sassy attitude. I'm starting to feel a lot better. I was feeling pretty low before you got here, and there's still a bunch of stuff that I'm really, really worried about.
I'm assuming, like, the fact that she's having to hide from somebody. Is there any way I can help? If you tell me what's wrong, I can do my best to make it better. There's a bunch of stuff I'm worried about, too. Like, I'm in danger! Sometimes. And yeah, apparently this is what I have to say. I guess we don't want to be too pushy here.
Oh, yes! I had that feeling, too. I mean, I usually don't, but now I do, too.
Okay.
That makes me feel a little better, knowing that I'm not the only one who feels like they could be destroyed at any moment. What a relief.
Destroyed? Oh lord, do I even want to know what she's having to hide from? Who or what? Okay, can we just sort of... After a few more moments of bathing, Quill seems happy and content. You pull the plug and help her into a towel, which soon becomes 8 or 9 more, so she can dry properly. As she's doing that, you throw her clothes into the wash. You find her seated in the couch in the living room when you come back upstairs.
I really wasn't expecting to find someone so nice. There are lots of not nice people in this town, which can make it a scary place sometimes.
Well, that can happen sometimes, indeed. The world can be like that, in general.
If I were you, I would definitely stay in this house all of the time, and definitely stay away from the street alleys downtown late at night. They're especially dangerous for kitties and other living creatures.
Although, well, obviously we can't do that, because we have lives to save. And I have a feeling that we're gonna have to not do that either at some point. Partially because I've already kind of, well, I kept up with the Kickstarter, and so I kind of know some stuff might be going down in those suspicious street alleys at night, but I can't be too sure.
I can tell that you have more stuff on your mind. And even though I'm getting a little sleepy, I don't mind answering a couple more questions.
Okay, let me see. Do you mind if I ask you? You seem really different from the other kitties that I've seen. Have you always been a kitty? Yeah, and well, Quill is quite a mystery. Because she thinks she's a cat, but, well, she's obviously not a cat. Or, yeah, like seriously, what's going on with her? I don't know. Do you think my porch makes a good hiding spot? Like, from danger? You're not really a shy kitty, are you? Is it okay if I give you pets?
Oh yes, I like pets and scratches. Just don't pet my haunches because it makes me so mad, and sometimes I'll bite you.
Okay, well, I guess that's good to know.
Oh, excuse me. The yawn wanted out really bad, and it left the front door open. Thank you for letting me sleep here. Normally I'm nocturnal and would just start running kitty errands now. But I'm sleepy. Where can I sleep? I'm thinking the floor is looking especially available.
The couch is perfect for kitties. Do you want to share the bed with me? Okay, apparently this is what we have to say. Why don't you take my bed tonight and I'll sleep out here. We'll figure out the rest tomorrow.
Yes, that makes sense. This room is so much nicer than your bedroom, which doesn't have nearly as many things to knock over. I might sneak in here a little later to knock stuff over anyway, in case there's too much for you to handle. Thank you again for your kindness.
You're welcome.
I'm not sure if you know, but being kind to kitties is the best way to earn good luck.
So it would seem. And I did earn some luck doing this.
If I see any good luck lying around, I'll make sure to pounce on it for you. Good night. Sleep tight.
Good night, Quill. Kiss her goodnight. Apparently this also doesn't matter. Oh my god. Okay, let me just see what happens. Okay, no, not load. We're not gonna do that again. She claws your lip with her fingernail and laughs when you jump back.
Gotcha.
Okay, well, nothing bad happened. Yeah, for some reason my mouse is not working right now. Or... there we go. Okay, you don't click it, you just hover over it. With the lights out, you lie back. When the house is still, you can hear the strange cat girl snoring. You spend a long time thinking about what you would have done in more normal circumstances. A person who thinks she's a cat is likely a reason to be concerned. But another part of you believes she is one of the 5 girls you're supposed to save? Yes, because I looked at the title screen. So I know the future. You decide for now to let her stay. If you can discover whatever reason she might be in danger, maybe you can confirm that you're not imagining all this. As you fall asleep, wondering if there will be a cat girl there tomorrow. Pet the kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Do you want to pet the kitty? Yes, I would like to pet the kitty. Okay, so it looks like we don't even get to do the whole shebang that we usually do. The cat girl Quill is still there when you awake, resting peacefully at the foot of your bed. Alright. So... okay, we're gonna go with buff. Okay, Tech Savvy is now kind of falling behind, so I might have to... well, yeah, I guess for day 7, apparently I'm on my own to figure the rest of this stuff out. Well, I guess I'll just read what it says verbatim here. From this point on, stat gains are a lot less important, so I'll stop listing my night and dawn choices. Just remember to not neglect any of your stats. Suave is probably the most important, but there are a lot of choices that give Suave. Also, the cafe bug isn't a big deal anymore. Don't know what you're talking about. You could probably work around always getting motivation. Yeah, that's true. So, I guess it is possible that I can just visit the cafe every single day and get my stat gains from that. Alright, well. 2 levels. So yeah, I guess the idea here is to not let my stats fall behind. Like right now, Tech Savvy is kind of falling behind. Mystic. Okay, yeah, apparently Mystic's next hint is going to cost $40 here. Alright, well, let's see here. Greetings once more. I have got a hintoscope with your name on it. If you've made it to this message, congratulations. You've made it through the first week. Well done. Which is often called Hell Week by the community from what I know. Depending on how things have gone, you may have encountered, let's say, a game over situation at some point. Only at the beginning because I was being an idiot, but I'm using a guide. If the words dangerously attractive detective mean anything to you, then you know what I'm talking about. I saw her in the demo and that kind of freaked me out because I'm really like, oh crap, what did I do wrong? In any case, whether you have or haven't run into that situation yet, I'm here to explain what's going on. Every week, you need to take each of your destined girls out on a date. No matter what else you're up to, those dates need to happen. If you mess up badly on a date, or neglect all your chances to take them out, that girl is, well, they're doomed. Some girls may give you extra chances. Some may only give you one chance. Okay, so maybe that's why I had to stand up Elle at that point and Bonnabelle, even though technically Bonnabelle's optional. So Elle is probably more forgiving. But yeah, like the one time I stood up Cassie by accident on the demo version of this game, she was like super pissed and was pretty much like, don't ever talk to me ever again. So yeah, I suppose, well, I guess I have this person to kind of thank for going through the whole trial and error, figuring out which girls are the more forgiving ones. And, well, I guess if the demo's anything to go off of, then yeah. Cassie is definitely not one to take rejection or being stood up very well. And some may have extra things they want to do, where you can likewise mess up badly. When that happens, your game over won't happen right away. It might take a day or two, but it's coming for you. Oh jeez. Yeah, way to make... well, yeah, it sounds more foreboding than it does. Be careful when and how often you're saving your game. You might be on a doomed path without knowing it. You've got to be cautious. Don't be shy to use all your save slots. Oh, believe me, I'm not. But, I mean, I thankfully have this guide here to help me along the way. So, even so, like, I'm kind of doing it to a point where I want to maybe have one save per video I record, just in case. Like, that way I can be like, oh yeah, that's when I recorded this video, and then this one, so on and so on. But as I said, you made it one full week. You now have a chance to unsubscribe from these hinoscopes, if you really want. Would you like to continue receiving hinoscopes? Cancel? Okay, no. Yes. Oh yes. Yes, I would. Might as well, I mean... yeah, because now everything is going to... everything's really going to be, like... me kind of... well, maybe not so much flying blind, but any help I can get, well, I'll gladly take it. Sounds good. Look forward to more mystical readings tomorrow. Cheers. Alright. Yeah, and I guess, well, it seems like, well, maybe I can try to do another long video again. Or, well, longer. Well, anyway, let's go get our daily coffee, and then the fortune teller stuff, and apparently we're going to actually finally see what's going on in town, although I don't know if it's going to be the same thing or a different thing, who knows.
And so I said to her, that one isn't mine. Mine is much, much bigger.
What a conversation to walk into.
Dimitri, we have a customer. Shush your crazy mouth.
Yeah, I kinda don't wanna know what you're talking about.
Hola, aloha, and hello. Welcome to the Clean Bean Coffee House. What can I get for you today?
I'll have the ribs. Prime. Okay, no. 1 large coffee, please.
Here you are. Have a great day.
Oh, what do you know? Okay, so I guess it is random each time then, so... I actually got tech-savvy out of it, so that's good. Alright, now let's go for our $40 hint. It better be good! Okay, well...
Hey, welcome back.
Yeah, and sorry I was clicking through your dialogue a little fast the other day.
Are you ready? That'll be $40 to see the future today.
On second thought, no. Yeah, let's do it.
Right on. Let's do it.
Yeah, I just said that. Okay.
When seeking Elle's secret, you just need some care. To get you ahead, just ask about hair.
Hair, 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 hair! It's all about hair! Okay, and... well... okay, well, I guess this will come into play later on.
Alright, there you go. Good luck.
Okay... alright, let me look at the thing again. Okay, yeah, town event. No choices. Oh, okay, well. That's fine. Lavender shop. Oh boy, a place I can buy lavenders! The town is bustling today, as you see a number of busy shoppers and tourists browsing local shops. As you see a number of busy shoppers and tourists browsing the local shops. Okay, well. Sorry, I guess that was kind of a running gag in some of my old DDLC mod videos. The atmosphere is fun and relaxed, and several people say hello as they pass you. Hello! You spend an hour looking in the shops without seeing much of anything that interests you. You don't even want any lavender? Suddenly you hear a voice behind you. Is that you, Satan?
Freeze!
What? Oh god. There she is! Well, at least she's not here to arrest me like she was in the demo. You turn around and see someone pointing a gun at you. Gun! But first, let me get a selfie. Okay, no.
Officer Fumi, SPD. I saw what you did. Now get on the ground.
What did I do? What did I do? For a moment, you're completely stunned. All around you, there are gasps of surprise. And someone close to you screams. Like, I don't know what happened. The woman closes in on you.
I said get on the ground.
Why? Just as your senses return and you're about to decide what to do, the officer moves past you. Huh?
Look alive, citizen. There's a bad guy behind you.
Really? When you look behind you, you see a delinquent getting on the ground. He appears to have dropped a purse he stole. Was it the lady that screamed next to me? You step away, or as you step away, a small crowd forms around the officer. She handcuffs the delinquent, but you notice her give you a backward glance before someone steps between you. You head back to your car and decide to spend the rest of the day somewhere else. I want to go home and rethink my life now. Well, that was something else. Yeah, so I guess there you have it. There's the detective lady that Mystic was talking about, and... yeah, that was crazy. I was like, what did I do? Why are you here arresting me? I didn't do anything. Is it illegal to look into lavender shops? Well, because, I mean, if it is, then you'd have to arrest, like, whoever was probably around the lavender shop. Alright. Pizzeria. Oh, okay. Oh, home? Okay, well, let me see. What should I do? Okay, afternoon park event. Well, I guess we're not going to do that right now. Let's go home.
Oh, hi again. I was just laying on top of your laundry. It's so much more comfy than regular laundry.
Okay, I guess Quill's pretty much going to be hanging out here at our house from now on. Yeah, that's going to take some getting used to. What is this a map of? Is this a map of Sabrosa or something else?
Oh, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go chew on the corner of your pillow now. I'm afraid I can't reschedule that. Bye!
I got kicked out of my own house! Okay, well. Alright, let's go to the park. While walking through the park, you see people of all descriptions jogging, walking, chatting, picnicking, playing. You decide to sit on a bench for a short while and just people watch. Oh. Okay, well. A short while later, you notice a lot of people have turned their attention to something behind you. You turn and see Bonnabelle and Elle from the bakery. And they're kind of looking at each other in a way that's... I don't know. I feel this could inspire a lot of fan art if it already hasn't. The two of them are jogging and whatever's... I'm not reading that. I'm sorry. No! You can't help but stare as they go by.
Bonnabelle, can we stop for just a moment? I need a drink of water.
Sounds good, Sugar. Wouldn't mind a moment to catch my breath.
Catching my breath, letting it... Okay, no, I don't even remember how that Kelly Clarkson song goes. So happy. Smile, please. Hey, that's nice. The two of them stop near a bench close to you, at first pacing a bit until they catch their breath, then they sit down.
Whew. You know, Elle, they say you can't really know a gal until you've walked a mile in her shoes.
Isn't that theft?
No, Sugar. It's just an expression.
Oh yes, of course. I've actually never been fond of that one. Wouldn't you understand her better if you read her diary or something?
I mean, that is the more obvious choice, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be?
Yes, darling. But it just means you gotta live what other people live before you can have a chance to understand them. Well, I just wanted to add a little variation to that one. I think you can't quite understand a gal until you've gone through what her back goes through on a jog.
Oh my... Okay. Yes, I guess they both have very bad posture, right?
You're talking about,
Bungee jumping. Elle points to her chest and makes a gesture that says, "These things."
Amen, darling. Amen. Good gracious, is my back killing me?
I didn't want to say anything, but I've been in terrible pain for most of this jog.
Aww.
What say we go back to the bakery, and I'll fix you up some tea and a couple of cookies that'll just rock your sweet little world.
If by rock you mean like a cradle, then my answer is yes. And I would say it again, if it helped you decide.
All right, Sugar. Let's hit the road. You know, sometimes I wonder if these sweater kittens are worth all the trouble.
Okay, whistle as they go by, don't say anything. Two of them get up and begin to jog again. Yeah, see, here's another option for suave. Beautiful day, beautiful girls, beautiful everything. The two of them overhear you and look briefly in your direction. They don't stop, but they turn toward each other and giggle as they go past. You manage to hear Bonnabelle say just before they're out of your earshot.
Well, sometimes they're worth it.
Oh my god, yeah. It's like, yeah, this is the option, or this is the episode where it's like, make ArdrethShadow feel as awkward as possible. Oh, but I imagine the awkwardness is just getting started. This is just a taste of it. When you leave, you do your best to shake the last few minutes from your mind, lest you become distracted all day. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. So evening, we want to go to the town event. Hold on, what do we have going on? Downtown.
Oh, hi! I'm so glad you're home. I need someone to put all the fancy plates back on the counter. Are you having a good day? Do you want to pet the kitty?
I would indeed like to pet the kitty. I wouldn't be surprised, because it seems as though, like, a lot of the people in the Sad Panda dev team may have grown up with a lot of the stuff that I used to watch or play or read as a kid, so who knows? Maybe they are going to reference the kitty, kitty, kitty. Would you like to pet the kitty? Yes, I would like to pet the kitty. Not bad, just dropping by to check on you.
Yes. Thank you. I needed a pet. True story. Okay, I gotta go stare out the window. And nothing. Just to make sure it doesn't try anything. Bye!
Bye. And like that, I got kicked out of my own home again. Okay, let me see really fast. So town event. It doesn't seem like I have any dates coming up. And well, ironically, yeah, here are 4 of the 5 destined girls right here. I suppose Quill doesn't have a phone, so she can't message me. What's your opinion on pets? Do you like cats? Or you a dog person? Oh wait, I just remembered I don't care! Just joking, jeez. Don't be so sensitive. Anyway, I'm out causing trouble, and I was thinking it would be a little more fun with you here. Maybe next time I'll invite you. That's all. Ciao. Okay, it's like, how ironic, because I technically have a cat waiting for me at home. Don't mind the fact that she kind of looks like a regular human girl. Just go with it, and just ignore it. You'll live longer, I promise. Quick, Peaches or Seamus? Peach or Seamus? It sounds like shame us. Peach in the streets, Seamus in the sheets. There's no right or wrong answer to this, is there? Well, even if there is, the guide isn't telling me. Okay, fine. I love you. I mean, I agree. Sorry, I love Seamus. I'm surprised, well, yeah, I'm a little surprised. Well, I guess Peach is kind of a generic word in addition to being Princess Peach, so... Yeah, Samus, on the other hand, not so much. I'm just a little surprised, like, yeah, you could have gone with Peach, or Apple, or some kind of other fruit. Princess Apple. Yeah. Eero. Hey, I'm back in town. I'll message you when I'm not delirious and with sleep deprivation. Long trip. Anyway, we should hang out next week. I'll bug you soon. Night. Okay, so Iro is back. And I think I saw a little glimpse of Iro's next date coming up soon, so yeah, we might be having our second date with her. Maybe not now, but soon. Hello. Sorry to bother you, but I have a burning question no one around to ask. If it's called a top hat, does that mean there's a bottom hat too? Maybe underneath? On second thought, they're probably just talking about the top of my head. Okay, I figured it out. Thanks for listening. Sailor Moon says. Okay, no. Wrong series. Well, wrong series in so many ways. Alright. Well, let me just check again. Do you mean town or downtown? Well, maybe I can just... Okay, town. I like how downtown has a picture of a garbage can for Garbage Day! Alright, I'm not gonna get harassed or falsely accused by the hot detective lady again, am I? As you're walking through town, you notice quickly that not every street remains busy. Certain streets, filled with shops and cafes, slow down almost immediately when the sun goes down. Others become immediately crowded, revealing where the best nightclubs are. Are we gonna go clubbing? Okay, probably not. While traveling down one of these streets, you notice a pretty girl standing outside of a quiet restaurant with her sunglasses on. I wear my sunglasses at night. You can't help but stare for a moment, slightly confused, and she notices you taking a long look at her. Oh my god, it's Alpha! She pushes her sunglasses up the nose of her... The nose of her bridge. Pfft. The bridge of her nose! Though you were already well and truly as... God, what is wrong with me? Alpha just flustered me. Though they were already well and truly as high as they could go, and she seemed to be willing herself to be inconspicuous. That's quite the getup you're wearing there. This, of course, makes her more conspicuous. Much, much more. Excuse me, miss. Is everything okay? Why are you wearing your sunglasses at night so no one... Okay. The girl's gaze snaps towards you, and you see the faintest glimmer of a smile pull at the edges of her mouth. She starts to sing. Is she gonna sing the song?
I wear my sunglasses at night so I can... Oh, I mean, no reason. I mean, I got drops in my eyes and they're sensitive to light. Of course.
She really did start singing it. Oh my god. Okay, well. Yeah, that pretty much made my day right there.
So, nothing to see here. Which is also why I'm wearing the sunglasses. I'm not missing anything.
I would beg to differ, but okay. You see the girl smirk a little bit.
'Cause I miss you, darling, and I don't wanna miss a thing.
Oh my god, wow. Didn't I make an Aerosmith reference a few episodes back? Possibly. If it wasn't here, it was probably in another video series, I don't know, but... I was just gonna say that... You know, I don't think I've really heard Alpha's VA sing so much, but... Her voice is beautiful now that I think about it, like... Damn, I really wish we could get, like, additional content with the girls, and, well... I mean, yes, we have the phone flinks, but I mean also, like, more interaction like this, but I guess, for now, I can settle for this.
Oh, never mind. I just like that song.
Yeah, and meanwhile, I sometimes quote that song a lot. Okay, cool. I like that song too. Have a great night, miss. Wait, aren't you Alpha, the famous singer? Okay, so we're not gonna call her out on it. We're just gonna be like, okay, cool. Later.
Oh, thank you. You too.
Well, let's see where this is going. You continue on up the street. The girl watches you intently as you go, and you feel her gaze on you the whole way. Are you sneaking up on me? Okay, apparently she is. A short while later, you hear her sandals going scrape, scrape, scrape on the pavement as she tries to run and catch up with you.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Yes, please stop for a second. I need to ask you something.
Do you want me, or do you want to ask if you want me to ask you to marry you? Okay, yeah, that was a very, very confusing way of wording it.
Just don't turn around for a sec.
Don't turn around, 'cause you're gonna see my heart breaking. Don't turn around. Okay, no. See, we're both kind of playing off each other in this weird way.
You know, like, don't turn around, 'cause you'll see my heart breaking. Don't turn around.
You did it, like, right after I did it.
I need to ask you, just now, when you were talking to me,
She looks really nice here, though, I have to say.
you didn't, I didn't look familiar to you?
No, because I'm a boomer and I hate those kids with their crazy rock and roll. Okay, no.
You don't recognize me?
Should I? I mean, I wish I did. You're beautiful.
Oh, you're sweet. Thank you. But I'm being serious. This is serious business.
Well, this is serious business right here.
I get recognized a lot. It's actually very rare that someone doesn't know who I am.
I told you I'm a boomer who doesn't know anything about that crazy rock and roll. Okay, no.
Haven't you heard of Alpha? The Alpha Prelude? The Alpha Experience?
I mean, I've heard of this, mostly from Peanuts, but I don't know this.
Tender is my tenderized heart? Sleepy Kitten Connection? My Dumpster Fire Family?
Those are all funny words. You're pretty hot. Okay, no. Well, there I go again with that! Okay, of course I recognize the gorgeous, talented, notoriously kind-hearted, and world-renowned pop singer Alpha. I just didn't want to bother you. Okay, so I want to say, these are all funny words.
Wow, you really don't know who I am.
Yes, are you going to call me an idiot now?
That's so special. That's so fun. I get to meet someone who doesn't know me.
And your smile is just wonderful.
I'm Alpha. My full name is The Alpha Prelude. I'm a singer.
Okay. Hi, I'm Daniel. But of course the game's not gonna let me say my name.
Hey, listen. I got something mega weird to ask you. Is that okay? It's okay if it's not okay.
No, yeah, go ahead. I feel like we've reached a stage in our relationship for mega weird. What relationship? We just met her! And this is crazy! So here's my number to call me maybe. Okay, no. It'll be crazy if that song gets referenced here. Well, she's the only other character in this game who does reference songs, so You know, it's like, I have a feeling if I don't reference a song, she probably will.
That's great. I feel the same way.
Okay.
I would like to ask you on a date. Because I've never had a date with someone who didn't know I was famous.
Oh. Well, this is very forward of you.
Do you want to go on a date? And pretend I'm a normal girl who hasn't won 9 Grabbies?
Grabbies! Okay. My social calendar's a little... Pfft, no. No way. If you say this, I won't forgive you. I mean, yeah. Of course. Of course! Except no. The cutest girl I've ever met just asked me on a date. This is the best date ever. Yes! Of course I'll date you.
Oh my goodness. That was a flirt. You're flirting with me.
Yes, I am. So sue me. Except don't. Don't.
This is wonderful. I like flirting. It's fun.
Okay. Oh, and apparently, yeah, that required 12 suave, which, well... Yeah, I think I'm well beyond that now. I'm like almost double that.
Give me your number, and I'll text you for a date when my calendar's free.
Okay, she didn't say call me, maybe. Okay, well. Yeah, because I guess we don't really use this for calling people, so...
I'm only in town for a couple weeks for a concert. It's my Alpha Cosmic World Tour.
Oh, okay, so then it looks like... Oh, that means we won't get to see her anymore. Possibly. So then you really do only have, like, maybe one shot at this, or... Well, sort of, I don't know.
But I'll definitely have some time for the dating. Though, we might have to keep a low profile to avoid getting mobbed.
So then, baby, come light me up, and let's keep this secret, because it'll be a little bit scandalous, so we can't let them see it. So a little less... Okay. That's what that song kind of... Or, that's what... It kind of makes me think of that song, sort of.
I'll talk to you soon. I'm so excited for a normal date. I'm such a lucky girl.
Hello, gaggle of friends. I am a normal girl. You look great today.
Good night.
Good night, my singing angel. Alpha slips her cell phone into her pocket and skips down the street. I fell in love with a beautiful stranger. I looked into your eyes, and my world came tumbling down. You're the devil in disguise, that's why I'm singing this song to you. Okay, no. You're not entirely sure what just happened, but you have a feeling your social calendar is going to be fairly busy in the near future. Yes. Well, that was fun. I met someone who was kind of like my equal in terms of making tons of song references and sometimes singing them. Except I sing them badly. She sings them like an angel. Okay. Well, let me see, I guess. I did say that I'm falling behind in tech savvy, so maybe I'll just run that. Okay. You fall asleep to the sounds of Quill snoring, ever so gently, at the foot of your bed. Yeah, this is not going to get weird at all. The dawn is here. Alright. It's a new week. You feel a rush of excitement and determination. You got this. I got this! It hurts my voice when I try to do that. How does George Lopez even say that? Okay, now we're gonna be up all... Well, it would have been a good idea to say we're up all night to get lucky. Well, we're gonna be up all morning to get lucky. Okay. Oh, mountain! Well, this... Is this Eero's next event? Or, Ero's next date. Ero's next date. Okay, no, this isn't. We still have to accept Ero's date. Okay, well. Alright, I think that's enough video for right now, so... Yes, I know. Well... Yeah, I guess... I don't know, maybe to also keep it consistent where it's like, maybe... Yeah, maybe one... Maybe I should have it 1 day per save, or something like that, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I know I have a lot of saves, but you never know. Okay, well, I guess in that case, that'll be it for now. That was definitely quite the eventful episode. It was... This is pretty much the make ArdrethShadow feel awkward as hell episode, and then kind of making me feel better by reintroducing me to Alpha. And showing that she really does have the voice of an angel. Anyhow, yeah, so next time... I don't know what will happen now, because as I said, this is going to be completely brand new territory for me. But it seems that Ero's next date is coming up, just from peeking at the guide a little bit, so... I don't know when that'll be, but it will probably be soon. Anyway, so, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with whatever else I do. Stay golden, and later, folks.
I looked into your eyes, and my world came tumbling down. You're the devil in disguise, that's why I'm singing this song.